Bonjour, mes amis. Get ready for Croissant Phil Vachat that will take you straight to the charming streets of France. We are about to show you 3 ways to enjoy a buttery croissant. These creations are a delight. When you are tasting this, they can say, ooh la la, and I've got somebody who is the embodiment of ooh la la. This Gabi is chef, it is Italian, but we are going to change it to French today. So, Gabi, bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Bonjour, comment va?
Ça va très bien et toi?
Si. Non, oui, sorry.
Pouvez-vous m'aider à parler français? S'il vous plaît? Okay, cool. Lovely. Yes. Away. Right, we're back home. Thank you. Now, we actually had the best time asking you to try and pronounce that word that people always have different ways of saying. The word, C-R-O-I-S-S-A-N-T. And we have a few voice notes that have come through on 063-408-8863 as to how you pronounce that word, which is great. So I want you to continue sending it through because I've heard some. Wow. But of course, first and foremost, good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good to see you.
You too.
And Italian doing French stuff.
I know.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of
I actually made, funny enough, croissant bread and butter pudding yesterday. So instead of doing bread, I used croissants, and it was... So just FYI, leftover ones.
Wow.
Cool idea.
So what we're going to do is, instead of actually making it, we're going to show you some preparations that'll be quite nice for you. 3 different ways of enjoying your croissant. So we've got Gabby showing us over here. I see, this is like your wheelhouse. So I almost feel like you need to be here.
I know, it's like a lot of things.
Yes, there are a lot of things. I'm going to stand by the croissants. You stand over there.
Perfect.
That's how it goes. Perfect. Done and dusted, okay? So let's start off with this filling because I'm seeing pistachio here.
Yes.
It's great.
So essentially what this is like a pistachio buttercream. So we've obviously got our butter, which is now a little bit melted, so it's nice and soft. We've got our icing sugar, cornstarch, vanilla, egg, and obviously your pistachio.
Yes.
So we're going to start with our icing sugar.
All right.
Which we're going to... And I need to remember which one is icing sugar and which one is
Do
cornstarch.
the taste test, it's fine. Just don't double dip.
That's the one. Oh. I was like trying to... I will not, don't worry. I've learned my lesson.
No, I've done it a few times. They're like, why are you double dipping? I didn't even realize. Right, so icing sugar in first with your room temperature butter. And the butter we have is fantastic. I don't know if you the Clover, the Moy River butter.
No, this is an amazing butter. It works so well.
Good. But what I like about it is that you can take it out of the refrigerator and immediately it just feels like it's starting to work for you and get to room temp, which is also great. And also Moy River, beautiful river. That's where they get it from. It makes sense.
Which makes total sense.
Yes.
So I'm going to add a little bit of our vanilla now.
Thank you so much. This is so good.
And we're going to add our cornstarch.
The cornstarch is magic in terms of what that does,
Yes, absolutely.
I've seen it in so many applications, and cornstarch just brings things together. It gives it a certain, like a stiffness when you need it. It gives it volume when you need it. It gives it viscosity when you need it. That's what I love about cornstarch.
Sounds like a hair product.
It does. But actually, you could probably use... I think you do. You could actually do a cornstarch gel, which is quite... I know it sounds weird. I just figured, while you're doing that, I've got something for you. Now, here's a fun fact when you find yourself in the streets of France, right? Why not order yourself a croissant like a real Parisian, all right? All you have to do is you have to say this, right? Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît. It means that I'd like a...
Oh, I gathered.
I'd like a croissant.
It sounds so much sexy when you say it in French, eh? You just like, hi, can I have a croissant?
Think about that, right? Do you say, hey, can I have my ID? I've been waiting for the, my ID at Home Affairs here. Or do you say, I would like my ID? S'il vous plaît.
That would, I think, would create some red flags at Home Affairs.
You'd be jumped at the front of the queue with that accent.
Do you think so? I'll let you know next time I'm at Home Affairs. I'll try that out.
So just give them an accent, So you're doing your thing with the pistachio.
So, this is now done, and essentially we're going to keep a little bit just to crumble on top, just to keep the texture going. So, that is such a beautiful filling. So, for this now, we're going to take our croissant.
Yes,
we cut it in half.
In half.
And then we can kind
Which half do you do? Because I controversially do it that way, but okay. I do.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll have to, sorry,
I don't understand. Okay, you can't do a filling like that.
Because I do it that way so it stays in place.
That's so
you have it like that, and you cut it this. You know what? Just to make you, right, understand me, I'm going to do it this way. It's going to change the game for you, okay?
No, it's not.
It's going to change the game. There we go.
But
you put it that way, so that you enjoy the.
But the thing is, once you close it, it's going to. You know what? We're not going to have an argument.
Let's have an argument about the way we cut our croissants.
I'm just not understanding it right now. But you know what, maybe I will later.
Okay, so now that you're doing that, I actually have, we have something around the pronunciation of this croissant. I know it's quite tough, but we have something for you to listen to as reference. So take a listen to this.
Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
That was really sexy.
Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
How easy was that, hey? And I mean, we actually asked you, just gave you a little bit of a chance with some voice notes. So here's Insaf. Let's take a listen of these pronunciation of croissant, whichever one. Let's take a listen.
Hi, my name is Insaf. I'm from Cape Town. I pronounce croissant as croissant, but if I'm feeling fancy, I'll say croissant.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't have to be fancy to say that. I mean, that's fine. Okay, but it's the next one. Let's go for it.
Hi, my name is Erin. I'm
Hi,
from
Erin.
Cape Town, and I pronounce croissant as croissant.
You know what I like about that thing? Is that you went from I pronounce croissant like croissant. There were like two pronunciations in one sentence. That's mind-blowing. Next one. Here we go.
Hi guys, it's definitely a croissant for me.
And you know what? I got love for you for that because you know what? You're an English individual. Croissant works for you. I love that.
It's no
All right?
pressure,
Juanita's
right?
next.
When you're in France and you want to order a croissant, you say, un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, un croissant. Okay, Jasmine is about to show you the world.
Good morning, Expresso. I think it's definitely croissant.
Jasmine, can I just say outright, I love it when you speak foreign. I'm just saying. I do it. I love it. So, croissant, but as long as you get it, you know, the great thing is we are jumping into cultures, and I think cultures and languages should be bridges to people and not segregators. So if someone says croissant, don't reprimand them and say, oh, it's supposed to be croissant. You know, if they're English and they want to say it, I think that the key to communication is to be understood. So if you want a croissant, if you want a croissant, if you want a croissant, if you're understood, that's all that counts. Are you doing the chocolate version as
I'm
well?
adding the chocolate one.
I see you've been working hard behind me. Wow, can I tell you, the filling in this
Okay, so
way,
to be fair,
right?
I take it back. I take it because I needed to understand.
Okay,
But it's
so-
almost like a hot dog now, which is making me feel a bit weird. But I get the vibe.
No.
But it can work. It can
Because
work.
I'm saying presenting it. Do you not think that'll look better?
That does. Okay, so in your defense,
Okay, yes.
it does look better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with it.
Thank you,
but
Chef.
it can work.
I'm going to change your mind on everything. I might just chop this thing a different way now. 3 ways. Okay, cool. So we got
So now
chocolate.
we're doing the chocolate ganache.
Chocolate one.
So
while you do
essentially-
that,
Yeah,
I'm going to do the
please.
one that I'm used to at any sort
Thanks, I
of good
appreciate it.
a deli on Somerset Road. Right? Here we go.
Yeah, so pretty much now what we've got is I've heated some of our clover cream,
Yes?
our pouring cream, and into some dark chocolate. And then literally now it's just going to let it whisk and sit, and it will become a beautiful ganache. And what you've obviously got going over there
Yes.
is some beautiful Gouda cheese from Clover with
Oh.
some bacon, with
Yes.
some fried egg, with some chives.
Yes.
So then you've got more of your savoury.
This is the
Your
savory
savoury option.
version, which I'm living for. And then I've got my perfectly cooked
Yes,
eggs as well, which I'm
absolutely.
going to place perfectly without breaking the yolks, please. Thank you. I broke that yolk, I'll be honest.
No one will know, it's fine.
No, nobody's...
You're going to close the
They'll never
croissant
know.
anyway, it's fine.
They'll never know. There we go. And then we're going to finish with some chives. And
Looks beautiful.
we are good to go. Thank you so much. Well, we gave you a bunch of pistachio. We got, I think that's called the pain au chocolat, this one. And then we've got the beautiful natural breakfast one. Gabby, it's been amazing making
Thank you.
croissants to you. And just to let you know, it's probably the preferred presentation according to me. I'm just saying. So if you want to get your hands on any of the recipes or our fillings, please go to expressoshow.com. And that's not all. Get ready for an extraordinary French escapade with Clover. Grab any Clover product, like today's butter and cheese that we used in these croissants, and you could be part of an exhilarating clash between South Africa and Scotland in the vibrant stadiums of France. Plus, 5 fortunate winners and their partners will embark on a luxurious cruise to the enchanting paradise that is Ibiza. Now we're going to Spain, sailing away from the captivating port of, we're back to France, Marseille. Now, of course, simply buy any Clover product and keep your till slip handy, then dial star 120 star 560 hash and follow the prompts to enter. Keep watching Expresso daily to find out more. T's and C's can be found on clover.co.za. S'il vous plaît, très bien. Au revoir.